Say, bruh, it's the podcast.
Say, bruh.
What's up? It's Hot Boy Troy. We got C.U.D.I.E and Jazz, and this is the Say Bruh podcast, episode 24.
Yes, sir.
And we back. Damn, man. I'm sorry, guys. I've been working a lot.
I think for me, I only had like one night off. So, I mean, it's not like we would have had a chance.
Our personal lives has been busy, except for C.U.D.I.E. He just been
Wow.
up to his normal shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
You can work.
Hit him
from
with the
home,
shenanigans.
So,
No, I've been a little busy, but still make time for y'all.
Yeah.
Troy don't, but I do.
Nah.
And for those that are into the YouTube videos, and that last video hasn't been up,
You just throwing it out there.
this guy,
hit up Troy.
you almost passed it off to me, but
And
then we
before
kept
we get any
forgetting
further, and before we get to the end of the episode, and we don't do this, we need the quote of the day.
Oh, yeah. We did forget a quarter day last time. And we even talked about it before.
We've been slacking for the past 5-10 episodes.
10 episodes, 5, 10. One
been
of
a
those
while.
numbers.
It's been a while, and I had people mention that, and Anita, we got you.
Hey, today we doing a quarter of the day.
Yeah, we are.
But yeah, no, it feels good to be back, and just so happened it's Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday. Happy Mardi Gras, happy Fat Tuesday,
Happy Fat Taco Tuesday.
happy Fat Taco Tuesday. I like that. My sister was gracious enough to send me a king cake. Basically, it's the same like the what you call it, the Mexican version,
Rosca.
the rosca.
But we showing love to the women. This is actually not a king cake. This is a queen cake.
Oh.
Man,
I seen the box.
I think it's because the owner is a female, so she remixed
switched
it.
I like it. Ski skirt. So I get first bite.
Hold on, Jess. Hold on.
Jazz is
we
excited. right now.
gonna get into this.
Yeah, no. So my sister sent the king cake, and we only got these 3 slices left because normally I share it with my coworkers. And shout out to my boss man who got the king cake baby,
Shout out Milos.
and it was his idea to hit him with the. All right, well, since it's tradition, normally whoever get the baby would bring a king cake the following Friday or whatever the case may be. But since we don't have access to that, C.U.D.I.E was like, "Yo,
Whoever gets the baby brings some pizza to work.
some pizza." So I literally walked around the office with 2 plates, and I was like, "Pick your slice." And it just so happened he picked his poison, and now he's gonna have good luck for the rest of the year.
Is that what it is?
I don't know, but
I hope so.
No, man, that's kind of like the whole like the Mexican tradition, and because whoever gets the baby, they do the party at their house. The next one, the posada, I want to say it's like the posada or something, and so that's just
so
pretty
it's,
much. So it's kind of like we're the same people.
we are the same people, and it just so happened that they in New Orleans they added a little more more to it just during carnival season, but it normally starts the same time, and it has basically the same meaning.
So how you feeling about being out here and missing out? Because
Oh, dude.
even before we started, you're looking at the snaps.
Well, you missed last year too, didn't you?
I missed the last 8
Yeah.
years. Of,
So this is busy time for you, though.
yeah, this is busy time for me. I've missed Mardi Gras 8 times, and to be honest, like Mardi Gras is like a part of our culture. As if I don't know, maybe throw something out there that's like y'all culture that you like to attend. I don't know what's
in
some
California?
things? Yeah, just,
Or Mexico?
just it doesn't matter. Just like your culture in general. Like I don't know.
I mean, I would say like the posadas, which would kind of be the same type of deal as your.
And what's that? Like break it down for me. I don't know.
So the posadas is when they, man, they gonna slaughter me in the comments. I don't know much. Your people does. No, so it's just when they go from house to a different house, and they have like the whole like the Virgen, and they bring her to a different house, and they do the whole I want to say dinner, and they celebrate there, and then from there, whoever gets the baby and whatever, like it just goes from house to house.
No, but so I got you with that part, but I'm talking about like the So like how Mardi Gras season is like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Like what is the equivalent to?
Got you. Yeah.
like-
As for the parade.
Yeah, like
wise.
so like for us, parades normally start like 2 to 3 weeks in advance, and it goes on. And Jazz, you actually got to tour Mardi Gras World in New Orleans. Just imagine like a lot of those floats, just going to the pickup stage area, and you stuck behind them because there are like 100 floats going to that area.
I'm not sure what we could compare to that.
I don't think we have anything.
But even like if it's like, let's just say taco truck throwdown, like that's
Like
the
something
culture
that I got you.
over here
Fresno.
compared to.
Well, I guess that's something that's starting now, right? Like say if we're to be gone, different state, but like man, I'm missing out taco truck throwdown.
Yeah,
I got you.
So for us, it's more of a like, for me at least, I'm like, man, I've missed it.
Yeah.
8 years, and not going into it, I was like planning. I'm gonna attend. Shout out to Estevan and shout out to my boy Eddie, who back in the city. Oh, and shout out Liz, cause she out there too. I was just like, man, I gotta get back. Yeah, a few of my friends went out there.
You should have Eddie and Estevan link up out there.
Dude, that's two crazy personalities. Always on 20, not even 10. Always on. You met Eddie, so
I did.
And then Estevan.
I do.
The
That's
boys
what I'm
are
saying.
wild.
It'll be wild. Wild Magnolia.
Wild Magnolia for sure. But yeah, now let's take a little bite into this king cake because I'm tired of waiting.
Make sure to move your mic so people don't have to hear us chewing.
So
we can go one at a
talk
time,
about
I guess.
talk a little bit about the cake. So those that are just listening on Spotify and Apple, they could know a little more about it.
Okay, I'll explain it a little bit more, and
go.
I had to Google
Ladies
because
first.
I'm not the
Queens first.
the best when it comes to
Grab your slice.
explaining it. So basically, it says a king cake is a type of cake associated in a number of countries. Basically, let me click on it. Basically, it's the same meaning. Jesus first showed himself to the three wise men and to the world on this day. And as a symbol of this holy day, a tiny plastic baby is placed inside of each king cake. And then you want to know what the meanings mean? Like
Sure
the colors? Hold on, wait.
Yep. Because say the colors. You got the teal green.
So
The gold.
You got the. Hold on, wait. I wasn't prepared.
He wasn't ready.
So you got the green, you got basically the gold, and you have the purple. And
the
I know about them.
The purple is more like because of the royalty, right?
Yeah. So
I know that much.
Look at this guy. Look at Cuddy.
I know.
Cuddy did more research than
No, it's just like that. That's
I guess for a lot of
like artists and all that. Like you try to when we're working on logos or certain designs, you try to go off of certain colors, right? Like red, like to attract people and to get people's attention. But like whenever you want like the royalty feel, like you go with purple.
Yeah. So what it says is oval shaped to symbolize the unity of fates. Each king cake is decorated in traditional Mardi Gras colors. Purple representing justice, green representing fate, and then gold representing power. So that's just that's some strong feelings for sure. But yeah, that's our thing though. Like I say, once a week during the Mardi Gras season, and then Mardi Gras season basically ends on midnight. What's the next day? Ash Wednesday.
Ash Wednesday.
Yeah, for all my Catholic people, shout out to y'all.
Hey.
And I guess Jazz could talk a little more about that
On
Ash Wednesday.
because I almost forgot that it was next week already, which is kind of tough because we have a mixer. But either I'm going to sneak in before or go in the morning.
Mixers could wait.
Mixers,
I'm gonna
God
take
first.
a bite now, Cuddy. So
I know. I was gonna say, when are we gonna actually bite it first?
Well, I figured we could bite it.
You guys can eat while I guess I talk about Ash Wednesday. Because do you do it then, or no? Sorry, you just took a big old bite.
I try to participate.
Okay.
All right, so before we get into that, should we like comment on
the flavor?
on this cake?
So let me comment
this
on
thing's
what I
bomb.
always think. Every time, so when he took it out of the box yesterday, and when Troy took it out of the box today, or the last of the packaging, it just smells like straight sugar. I could smell it down the hall.
Man, I'll
'Cause
be
that
bouncing
frosting.
off the wall.
And it's funny because I'm
Me
thinking
gusta.
like we're
Me
eating this,
gusta.
and then we are just chasing it down with some alcohol afterwards.
Living our best life.
This guy's stupid.
But yeah, no, it's like basically like a cinnamon roll with sugar, and normally they have, I don't know what the type of sugar it is, but it's like that crunchy.
Frosting?
Not frosting. So they have the frosting, then they have the sugar. But normally it's like super fresh and it's delicious.
It would be interesting to have like a fresh one. Because you always get the ones that are shipped to you. So they're like, what, 3 days old?
No.
No?
You know I'm going to do overnight shipping.
Oh, damn, never mind.
No, these, it's still fresh. So shout out your sister, man. She came through.
Man, my mouth full.
Troy can't even talk.
That's the shout out.
Yeah, this tastes like a real soft bomb ass cinnamon roll. Yeah, man, you're gonna have to sling some of these out here.
Shout out to my sister Chantel. She always take care of me. When I want something New Orleans, whether it's red beans or whatever the case may be, she'll overnight it. And I get it, and I feel like I'm back at home. What you was about to say?
That's how spoiled Troy is.
Not spoiled. Once again, we black and blessed.
This guy, she overnights you red beans.
Not cooked. I mean, she has like overnighted me like cooked food before, but
This guy's crazy.
nah, you just
I
put
can't
it
even
in.
get a text back.
Yeah, you stupid. She just overnighted in dry ice and keep it nice and cold, and then when I get it, I'll warm it up.
That's up.
Them flavors, hey, bro. I've been seeing you using that Tony
That
Chachere's.
I'm telling you, bro.
He's been using some Creole seasoning from New Orleans.
I said it on the last episode. Been
Whip
cooking
it,
it up.
whip it. But yeah, Jazz, talk about a little bit with the Catholic side of Ash Wednesday.
Gosh.
I mean, granted, you don't have to like dive into it.
I was going to say.
It's just more of like, I'm used to like, as Mardi Gras is winding down and there's like 11:59 on the clock, soon as midnight happened, the police is like clearing the streets and they like cleaning off all of the beads and stuff with like giant horses lined up, just basically saying, get off the street, Mardi Gras is over.
Yeah.
And back to your normal life.
And that was when I was there and I was listening about that. They talked about Ash Wednesday going on. It was just funny because they're like, yeah, you just got to get out all your sins. And then Ash Wednesday comes in, go to church and get cleaned up. Which I was like, oh, I guess that's a way to think about it. So, I mean, Ash Wednesday is something I did since I was a kid. Like, I've done it probably every single year. I can't get too deep into it because I guess I'm not super knowledgeable.
She's not a full Catholic. I'm messing with you.
Wow. Stab him.
What? You just...
Stab him.
No, but for me growing up in a city that's like basically majority
almost like
Catholic,
yeah.
I'm Christian, so people just basically participated because it made sense to try to give up something. And what is it? How many days is it? 40 days and stuff like that?
I think so. All the way up till Easter. I know those days just go on a blur. And so, yeah, let's give up something. And then, like, I've also heard other people say, like, do something daily instead. Like,
Instead of giving it up.
Instead, if you, like, don't have anything to give up, like, I remember one Ash Wednesday, I gave up meat completely. So I just went vegetarian. And that was fine. And then the next year I was like, what do I give up? Like, I don't do a lot of bad things. I probably could give up alcohol probably for that time, but
give up that 40 you sipping on.
I know. I was like, no, work is stressful. But over the last couple years now, instead of giving up something, I read the Bible every day.
Okay.
So that's probably what I'm going to do again because, again, like, I don't really have anything that, like, I know is a bad habit of mine to give up. And so
I'm actually looking up some stuff right now, and it says Lent is a period of 40 days which comes before Easter in the Christian calendar. Beginning on Ash Wednesday, Lent is a season of reflection and preparation before the celebration of basically Christ. So are you guys going to give up something? Cuddy?
You know what? I don't think I've ever like gave anything up.
Like social media, I don't know, tacos.
All right, bro, you pushing it.
I'm pushing it.
I don't know, maybe like soda or something, but I don't drink soda as much. So,
but you could do, you could do.
I feel like you would have to give up like something that you have like a little issue with.
What you think might be something good for me to give up?
You? These dating apps.
I'm not on any dating apps right now.
Okay.
I basically deleted it all. Well,
What?
not deleted. I deactivated them all.
I'm proud of you.
And it's been a little minute.
Can later after this, can we go into the why?
Possibly.
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying to think.
Well, you could give up.
Dang.
Is it just giving up things or like your actions?
That too. Like I remember giving up cussing for that for those 40 days.
Like some people give up like eating, I don't know, bread or like just something, carbs or whatever the case may be.
Maybe I should give up eating bread.
Why, you eat a lot of bread?
I feel like I do.
I don't even keep bread.
But then you can't eat pasta anymore.
Yeah, I know, huh?
You can give up eating fast food.
2020, I started it off like that.
That's true. You've been really good about it.
Chef C.U.D.I.E RD in the kitchen. Whip it.
Master Chef Cuts. No, what did I say?
Give you a bread.
No, I was talking about the name.
No, you said Master Chef or Cuddy Tangzy.
Cuddy Tangzy.
That's what it is.
Hey, happy belated to
Yeah.
birthday to Master Chef Eddie.
Chef, we bumped into him at Modernist. That boy was lit.
No, on our way, he had a bottle of Henny on the streets.
Yeah,
Fresno.
it was just randomly like I hit up Troy like, yo, grab a drink or whatever, and we got there. On our way to Modernist, him and his group of people are walking out of Modernist, and
he like, the C.U.D.I.E podcast crew, and he's like,
he pulls out the Henny bottle and has.
I was like, you guys are on the street. I was
Literally
when I was watching this.
And I'm like, bro, you already know I don't drink it, but since it's your birthday, I'm going to take a shot for you.
And you don't even like Hennessy.
Oh, yeah, now that stuff is gross.
You don't mess with the brown.
Yeah, brown bring you down.
But yeah, shout out Eddie. Maybe he'll repost this since we're shouting him out.
I'm sure he'll hear it and be like, oh, snap, they gave me a shout out. But yeah,
the last one he did.
Yeah.
And man, we've been kicking it at the Modernist the last few days. I'm glad they opened.
Cool.
We like to drink
Yeah,
a little.
if y'all haven't checked out Modernist, check it out. Certain days expect to wait a little. I hope that changes. But it's a cool spot. And we actually got to talk to what was homeboy's name? Powell?
I thought it was Pow.
Pow.
Maybe I'm wrong. Shoot.
Sorry.
Pow!
Yeah, and
No, it's Poe.
cool people. Cool
Yeah,
people.
no, he's a good person, and
And I know they're in the works with something, right? Him and Ray are in the works with something. We won't get into detail because I don't know much of it, but hopefully they could do something at the stadium.
And then what else is coming up on your pipeline?
Yo, let's shout out. I want to shout out Chingo Bling, the homie.
That's part.
Yeah, he sent a cool little care package and rocking his T-shirt right now.
I see you, bling bling.
Bling bling. So make sure to hit up
Chingo Bling.
ChingoBling.com. But yeah, so this Saturday he was out here in at 1455 and showed hella love to Fresno.
How did y'all get on
Linked
that
up?
type of level to where y'all linked up and whatnot?
Dude, it's crazy. I was talking to Jazz about it. Like I started as a fan, me being a Baby Bash fan. He linked. Baby Bash was working out in Houston, and Chingo's from
Even
Houston,
in
H-Town, and so they linked up, and he ended up bringing them out to Cali, and just so his fans, Bash's fans, became fans of Chingo. Like they started working with each other, and
gotcha.
so I became a fan as soon as I seen him, and this was 2004 or 5. I don't know. It was way back then. And so then, I mean, shout out social media. You start linking up with people or whatever. And yeah, man, there was like, he had came out of Fresno one time, and I did like a video for this. What was it? Crossroads.
Okay.
Crossroads.
Yeah.
Was it like a bar? Man,
Yeah.
I forget it, but I don't know if it's still open, but.
I think so. I was to say.
It's like a hood ass spot.
Yeah, unless I'm thinking of another one, because I feel like that's a very common name for a bar.
Yeah,
because they have them in other states.
There was this spot Crossroads out here, and one of my boy Crunchy, shout out Crunchy. He had took me out there. He's all like, "Yo, just bring your camera and record." Excuse me. And so we kind of got in contact or whatever, and just through social media we stayed in touch. And one time I did a logo for him. I don't think he ever used it, but
Chingo Bling.
He had hit me up for a t-shirt design.
With royalties.
Like I said, I don't think he ever used it, but he still like he paid me and like took care of me, and we stayed in contact. And then so when he had came out here like 4 years ago for a show at 1455, and then we Ray hooked me up with him, took a picture and talked a little. Then fast forward to when we did the Talk Truck Throwdown,
and he came out.
I kind of gave that little pass and plugged him in like, yo, we should get Chingo Bling to do his little comedy out here. And he appreciated that, so we just been in contact. So
and now he's been rocking nothing but Fresno taco gear.
He been showing love. So I just think it's cool that from me like being a fan and just like buying his shit and DVDs and watching videos to like now like receiving a text from him or like him hugging, like blessing me with a care package and all this. I think it's cool.
That's dope, man.
So yeah, man, check out his he has a podcast. Him and his wife have a podcast. It's called What Did He Said.
And he shows love to our
friend,
very own Cuddy.
No, yeah, he's been showing love, so shout him out. It was cool.
Okay. I was trying to see if you was gonna get that plug to have him come show us some love on the podcast.
Yeah, man.
He's like, my schedule too busy.
They're on the road, man. They're doing this tour, but yeah, man. Okay.
What else is going on? I guess technically tomorrow, once this releases, another flip mixer.
Oh snap!
Yeah,
I be forgetting about that.
I know. Well, this month's been flying by.
Hey, January was slow, but February is just like driving down 70 miles per hour
in a 35-mile-per-hour lane.
Yo, for real, January went hella slow, and
this one's just going by so fast.
So right at the,
yeah, so we'll be at Limelight tomorrow, and I'm trying to think what time. 5:45 to 7:45. So I'm pretty stoked. Last year, that was like the most packed one, but it was the first of the year, so we'll see with it being in February. But I'm pretty excited about it. I've met like a lot of people who were brand new last time, and they're like, okay, I'll be at the next one. So we'll see. Lots of new faces.
You know I love those mixers. Do you guys have any trips or anything planned? Wait, Jazz, your birthday's coming up.
My birthday's
Cuddy's birthday coming up.
April 12th.
Y'all don't got nothing planned?
Where are my presents?
Nah.
I'm just kidding.
My birthday lands on Easter, so.
Damn, didn't even think of that.
We can't even
sin.
Yeah.
I don't want to say that. Like, yeah, you know what I mean.
Cuddy's gonna be dressed up like the Pope out there.
Let's see, for my birthday, I mean, I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still doing that dress drive, so I've actually gotten a couple in. So we're at like about 5, but I still haven't posted it. My brother just finished the painting that I'm going to make a flyer out of. And
That's
so.
Cool. And wait, so what's your goal? How many dresses are you trying to collect?
27, because I'm turning 27.
27. So our supporters out there, we need you guys. If you have a slightly used, what would you call it?
I would call it like a formal dress, like a formal prom dress.
A gown?
Yeah, a gown. They're also known as like evening gowns as well.
We're trying to help out the ones that can't afford maybe a dress, or whatever situation they may be in. But Jazz came up with this cool idea, and I'm just like, yo, you should make it a whole event. Mm-hmm. So we'll see if that comes to
we got to find a place to do it, and we were talking about it before. So what would be cool is to host an event during the day, probably for a few hours, let girls come in, try on dresses, whichever dresses they don't end up taking home. I actually have a couple schools lined up to take those dresses in so they can give them to their students. So that's really cool. I had a couple Fresno Unified schools connect with me and say that they have a program for that. But no, and then afterwards, I don't know, maybe grab dinner, grab drinks after. I mean, I'm 27. I can't get super crazy, but
yeah, you can.
Why not?
But no, I know my mom's like, what do you want to do for your birthday? And I was like, I don't know.
I want to get fudged up, Mom.
I told her, and I was like, maybe we'll grab lunch all together, and maybe I'll go out with my friends at night. I mean, my mom can come out; she can hang. So.
Moms can drink. Yeah, nah, and me, I'm trying to get on a quick vacation. Even though people are like, you just came from a vacation. I'm
Right, you did just come from vacation.
I'm trying to be on a beach somewhere.
This guy.
Sipping pina coladas.
I'll be back at my alma mater in May. So.
Yeah, give me my umbrella. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So if you guys are, I never even been on a cruise. I've been wanting to go on a cruise as well, but
I heard they're really not that expensive.
they're not. And
like I had a friend just go, and it was like I think $170 for each person.
Can we get a sponsor for that or what?
I don't know.
Cuddy's like, I'm seasick.
I know. I didn't even think about that. That's why I don't know how people get drunk on boats, because I feel like that ocean water is just not friendly.
Oh, I definitely will be. What else is popping? What's going on around town? Anything?
When Fresno Street Eats coming out? Today's the
28th.
Yeah. Okay, so it'll be this week then.
Yeah, they're doing the mac and cheese.
The mac and cheese. The event that I probably shouldn't even be around.
Jazz, you better pop like 8 pills of those lactose joints.
Well, and I haven't checked to see if like the vegan truck's gonna be out there, because they have the vegan cheese.
Jazz gonna get sick just by posting the picture.
I'm looking at them. I'm just like, this hurts my stomach.
That sucks.
Yeah, no, I forgot about them, but yeah, Fresno Street Eats at Tioga on the 28th, the mac and cheese edition. Man, I think I seen a collab with
Can we talk about our next guest next week? Or you want to keep that on the?
No, we can.
Low.
But if you don't come, then
we still don't put it on blast.
Well, yeah, because we did reach out. So next week we have a mayoral candidate, Andrew Jans, coming on just to kick it with us. We're not like into politics like crazy or anything. I don't know his background. I know how I met with him, out and about. So
yeah.
We just want to bring him on and just have a conversation.
Yeah, same here. I don't do the politics all crazy like that. And if I do, I keep things to myself. And but that's what I would want to know. Like, just I want to ask him the questions that the other people ain't. Just.
Nah, I feel you.
And for those listening, feel free to send us DMs or whatever. And if you have some questions, send us some DMs, and we'll ask them.
Voting is important. I would tell everybody to do it. It's your right, and it's your voice basically to speak out. So,
man, look at us. We're doing big things out here.
Moving on up.
The best way I love to put it when it comes to voting is like, if you didn't vote, you can't complain.
Yeah.
When you weren't like happy with policies, like,
yeah.
Hey, don't you remember that time Diddy was like doing all his vote or die
Vote
stuff?
or die.
And he even had a bald
head.
Yo,
we should hit up FTK.
Okay.
And dig in through the sessions. Maybe you'll have a vote or die.
Vote or die
shirt.
Diddy shirt.
So you can wear on that day. Through the episode.
What happened if it's a small?
Then I'm gonna have to do a couple of sit-ups.
But yeah, no. So we got Andrew Jans coming up, and then I've actually been thinking about our pastor C.U.D.I.E. coming up.
No, I've been waiting on that.
Especially with Easter coming up, I think that'll be a good time.
Yeah, I got some questions.
I guess that I don't ask while I'm at church.
Nah, man. So Troy and I go to the same church.
Shout out to Adventure.
Shout out Janet. She plugged us in over there. She took us in. And it was actually my first time was during Easter, like 2 years ago or something. My first time at least. And
probably
because she would invite us, and like, oh yeah, next time, whatever. And I had to do something for Easter, and we went out there, man. Fell in love with that church.
Yeah,
Adventure Church down on Palm is dope. And then we have our coworker Rachel. She be hitting them notes out there.
She be singing them keys.
Yeah,
tunes.
man.
I've been wanting to like just hear.
She was out there like hitting the
guitar
like last week.
Oh yeah,
She was on the guitar.
I haven't been in a while.
No, it's dope. So that was some, even like when we started the podcast, we talked about Troy wanted to have like politicians, and I wanted to have artists on here, and we talked about having our pastor, one of our pastors.
Yeah, it's just more of a like our daily life in a sense. For me, it's like, you know, I try to go to church on Sundays, so why not have our pastor come on and talk that talk?
And they're dope. They're
get
dope.
people inspired.
Yeah, well, we have a. I don't
it's
know,
not
like,
traditional.
Yes,
church.
it's not. It's dope, and we don't want to scare off our listeners. It won't be the Bible study. It's just
think
cool
of
conversation.
How I would relate our church in a sense. Just listen to the Games album. What was that? Was it Jesus Peace?
Jesus Peace.
That's how I kind of feel like our church is. Not to the extreme of Jesus Peace, but more like relaxed.
Man, we played Neo during church.
What?
Wait, I missed
quoted
that.
him. Yeah, the pastor
song?
quoted. I forget what it was, but he quoted Neo on there. But it's a dope church. If y'all looking for a church, or just would want to stop by, or just if you just want to listen to a good message at Adventure Church off Palm.
You know who else I'm trying to have on? The owner of Fresh Yes.
Okay. That'd be dope.
It's coming up soon.
Fresh Yes Fest is coming up soon, and he's into the whole food thing, and I just want to know like how that whole concept.
We could put him on We could put him on the spot.
Put him on the spot.
Favorite taco, favorite chicken spot.
Yeah, because he be doing his research.
Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, now we in the planning stage, and we just wanted to come on and, you know, chat it up a little bit and let you guys know.
Quote of the day. Don't forget it.
Definitely won't forget, even if I did.
You know, okay, and I'm gonna keep throwing Troy under the bus.
Why me?
Cause I feel like that's the reason why we leave it out. Cause
Why?
Troy just like he sees the time mark and be like, all right, we're at 37.
I got plans. I'm trying to get somewhere.
Not true.
No, it's just like he's quick
A
to
few
just.
times we don't even have it prepared.
You're right, but
You just gotta tell me to have it ready, and like I will find something.
no, but like he's just like, I think he gets a hint like, okay, we want to wrap it up, and he just, okay, well, y'all have a good day. Like, yo, hold on.
Hey,
All right, so you have a quote?
Do I have to say it, or can someone else say it? Because I looked it up.
You can say it.
Okay. I think in the spirit of Mardi Gras, Ash Wednesday coming up, all that good stuff.
But you got a Little Wayne quote?
Dorian, no, damn, I didn't think about that.
I thought she would have.
Dorian's birthday / Easter. So I came across this one.
Wait,
I thought it was pretty good.
Your birthday's before mine.
I know, but my birthday's not like a holy day, so.
Oh, you
Sprinkle some holy water on Cuddy.
splash sauce.
So the quote, and I mean, are we still saying who we think said it?
Dun.
Or let us guess who we think said it, since you already know who says it.
Okay. God's plan is bigger than your past.
Ooh, for me that sounds like some Kanye said that. You know?
I was thinking the artist. What is that, Drake? God's plan.
Yeah,
There's
well,
actually
also,
nothing.
yeah.
I know, right? Nah, there was no one attached to it, so I don't know.
Say that again?
Yeah, because that was a good one though.
God's plan is bigger than your past.
Yeah.
That's a powerful one.
I like that.
But thank you guys once again. Like and subscribe. C.U.D.I.E podcast. Happy Mardi Gras. I wish I was home. Don't be showing those tickle bitties.